Hi you guys in YouTube land, Happy New Year. This is my second video of the new year. As you can see, if I am in my living room and I have my family room pillows, throw pillows from the sofa in with me in the background of the living room. That means that our house is still undergoing some construction. And so you guys can probably see a mirror tucked away over here. And that is the mirror that usually goes over our fireplace in the family room. So as we speak, the family room is being redone and worked on. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm happy, but I'm also hoping to get back to normal. So I will have a nice place to film, and our dining room is also filled up with some family room things, so that even though I usually film in my dining room, I should say the dining room is being occupied by some other things. But I still had time to shop. So you guys will be pleasantly surprised that I am doing yet another video. And my videos are like, a little bit of American Girl, or actually a lot of American Girl, because a lot of my 18-inch dolls of color are mostly American Girl. I have African American dolls that are American Girl, so or dark vinyl dolls, if you want to say dark vinyl. I have a lot of them that are American Girl because I've been collecting dolls pretty much my whole life, and it started early with the American Girl collection, my love of dolls. I also got some storage bins, and these actually came from Target. These were $5. So you guys know, when you're a collector, sometimes people accuse you of hoarding. And I actually remember a quote from one of my favorite actors. But this actor said that the demarcation of a hoarder and a collector is class and taste. So if you are collecting, you're usually collecting because you have a taste for something or you have good taste, versus when you're hoarding, there's no taste involved in hoarding. Like, you don't have to have a certain amount of pizzazz or class. You're just hoarding. So I don't know how true that is, but a lot of people say that they fall on the respectable side, which is collecting. So even though it might look like I have a little bit of a organizational problem, I'm taking care of it in the new year, so I will look less like a hoarder and more like a collector, because that's really what I'm trying to focus on, is my collection. All right, so speaking of my collection, you guys know I collect all kinds of dolls. And one thing I like about dolls is doll food. It just reminds me again of my childhood. For me, it goes hand in hand. You can't really have dolls without having any kind of like tea or doll food or trinkets that might go with that, or hors d'oeuvres or cookies. And in this case, Target is making these little I think it's like either between $3 and $5 for these sets. So I picked up this one, and you see how like some of these cookies are ornate and very detailed. Well, for $3 to $5, I was like, I can afford to pick up two. And my son is still at that age. He's the youngest member of my family, my immediate family. So I figure he still likes playing with play food. So I'm going to, obviously see what he does with these trays, just because I'll have extra. This is kind of like a little tier stand, a dessert tier stand, that you can place little cakes and tea cakes and crumpets and tarts and all kinds of things. But right now there's like a chocolate tort, and there's a tart, a cream-filled tart, what looks like a little heart cherry or some kind of jelly filling imitation. It's all plastic. So if you're one of those people who don't like collecting or doing anything with plastic food, you might not care for what Target is doing. So shopping play set. So this thing comes with its own basket, a shopping basket, and you get little soup. Well, you get a can of soup, you get baking flour, sugar, and what looks to be cheese puffs and spaghetti. See that spaghetti right there? So I think you only get 5 items, but I like the fact that they give you flour and sugar. How many sets do you have that usually give you one or the other? Oh, actually, there's more in here. One basket and play pieces. So it looks like you get some apple juice, something that looks like a canned artichoke, and some tuna in a can. So that's kind of cool. I guess those must be on the, yeah, they're underneath the soup, if you guys can see. So, yeah, I love how you get both. You get the flour and the sugar, because a lot of times you only get one. All right. And this is cool because you don't have to throw away the box or the container. I'm going to pretend like they're picking these things up from the store because I have a 24-inch doll. She's a toddler doll. And I like how I can maybe do a Valentine's Day scene with her. Not for play, obviously, I'm beyond that because I'm a collector. But if I wanted to set up a doll scene in the corner of my room, one day I will have a doll room and my own library with all kinds of books. I have a lot of children books too, from when my family members were small and from when I was small and from when I was doing a lot of volunteering and a lot of educational work because I'm in secondary education, so I had to go through a lot of educational classes to teach on a collegiate level. I have a lot of just children books for some of my students who, even though they were secondary, they would have like a reading level of, a 4th grader. And so my educational program encouraged us to obviously work with all kinds of students regardless of where they were. We had to meet them where they were. And so I was able to collect a lot of books over the years before I got to college level teaching. And my degree goes all the way up to where I can teach college level if I wanted to. So I'm happy about that. That's a little extra that you guys probably didn't know. So anyway, I like the fact that you guys can keep these containers so that way you can empty out the contents, but you don't have to throw away the container. You can actually keep these for future. So if you wanted to put these on your shelf, they actually look decorative enough to place on the shelf. So that's 8 minutes of look what I got at Target. All right, so hopefully this one will take only 2 minutes of look what I got at Target. But look how these pictures are doll size. So speaking of my doll room, I had told my husband, I said, as soon as I put up, excuse my nails, guys, I have to redo them. But as soon as I put up my doll room or get that working, I will be able to put up my dollhouse. And when I put up my dollhouse, I'll be able to put Josefina's furniture in there. She has a bed and a couple of other things. Addie has, some things. Kit has her desk and her bed set and her nightstand. So I have a lot of doll furniture from American Girl, but I have no doll house. And yes, I could buy the dollhouse from American Girl for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but I don't want to do that. I would rather have a wooden a basic wooden dollhouse. And I want to put little cool things in it that remind me of the American Girl collection, the original American Girl collection. Like Josefina had a food set and it offered like onions, and her birthday meal or her birthday set with the meal had like little jugs and things like that. So this picture alone just reminds me of Josefina and Josefina's time, which was the 1800s and early 1800s, before it got to mid 1800s. And this right here also reminds me a little bit of Josefina, where she had her desk set, and she had like an inkwell and ink and all kinds of things, books that she could look at. Like this book looks like it has a leather binding, a soft leather binding. So it's really nice. I like it because I think you can go all the way back to the 1800s with these pictures and it would fit. So if I were to get a dollhouse or put together a dollhouse, even my modern dolls would look okay with these paintings. And this was from Joanne Gaines' collection. I found it in her area, Hearth and I think it's Hearth and Hand. Just because I did want something fancy. And again, with hair accessories, you guys know how I love putting hair accessories on my dolls, if you can't see that. I ended up getting these bows. And these bows kind of remind me of Cecile, but they have the gold clips. So for the price that you pay, and you get 2 a piece, so it comes in a set, so you don't have to pay extra just for the extra bow. And then this is from Cat and Jack from Target. This is so Julie to me, 1970s. So I just have to straighten out this last one. But look how cute the pink is. And look at the scalloped detail. So I think that would look really cute in Miss Julie's hair. My American Girl Julie. All right, so now back to these dolls. I have to take this doll. She is a, oh, what kind of doll are you? You are an old school doll, but I'm going to call you a Truly Me. She is Truly Me number 18, Addie Face Mold with the bangs. And I am going to put her in the Fun in the Southwest outfit, just because I would have loved to have worn an outfit like this if I were going to the Southwest. And this doll has hair like the hair I had when I was in 3rd and 4th grade. I used to wear my hair in a ponytail, but it was not straight or anything like that. I would wear my hair natural. And sometimes my mother would flat iron it, or not flat iron it. She would use a hot comb, and my hair would come out nicely pressed like this, and I would just wear it in a ponytail. So this doll reminds me a lot of myself back in the late 80s, early 90s, when I was a little girl. And I remember going on vacation and having outfits, fun outfits like this. So this just reminds me of something fun I would have worn. So instead of putting it on the new doll, I'm going to put it on one of my oldest dolls, which is number 18 right here. Holland is quickly becoming an older doll. She is over 10 years old. So eventually when I do change her out of this outfit, I love this outfit on her. It's just got these beautiful details. I really haven't changed Holland in a while, so I really am feeling guilty. So eventually when I change Holland, I will probably put these little clips in her hair, because her hair is so curly and pretty. And she's got so much of it that I think it would look gorgeous. And this is my other doll, and she is Juliana. And I have to change her out of this holiday outfit. So I'm trying to think what to change her into. But you guys will probably stick around, because I will change my Luciana Vega doll, who is behind here, into this outfit. And I've been talking about changing her into this outfit for a while and have not. I was going to put Leah Clark in this outfit, but I decided, you know, I've had Gwyneth in this outfit. Her name is Gwyneth Bernadette. I've had her in this outfit for over quite a bit of time, quite some time. And because this outfit has black, I don't want there to be a dye transfer, especially on a doll like this. You definitely don't want to take your valuable dolls and dolls that you've cherished over the years and had for a long time and keep them in anything black, because what will happen is there will be some dye transfer if you're not careful. And a lot of times I do put something in with her like silica or something that usually keeps the moisture away. And silica beads are known to keep moisture away. So now that you guys have seen a lot of things I ended up getting for my doll collection, maybe it'll get you guys thinking about what you want to do with a few of your dolls. And I'll show you guys how they look in a minute.